Hi, welcome to our video series on Mariposa Magazine's food feature titled Let's Eat. Hola, bienvenidos a nuestra serie de video sobre la sección de Mariposa Magazine de comida titulado Vamos a comer. Today we're going to make a super special banana bread that has a delicious peanut butter frosting. It's so delicious, it's crazy good. Ahora vamos a hacer un pan de plátano con una crema de cacahuate tan delicioso que es una locura. First, what we're going to do is we're going to cream sugar and shortening together. So what you want to do is you want to take 2 cups of sugar. Some of it should be brown sugar. Primero vamos a mezclar 2 tazas de azúcar y parte del azúcar debe de ser azúcar de piloncillo o azúcar morena. And 1 cup of shortening, vegetable shortening. Y una taza de manteca de vegetal. Or you can use 1 stick of butter and half a cup of oil. O pueden usar una taza o una barrita de mantequilla y media taza de aceite. You want to make sure you mix it in. Necesitan estar seguros que se mezcle bien. Incorporate all of the shortening with the sugar. Incorporen toda la manteca con el azúcar bien mezclada. Ahora, 4 huevos. Now we're going to add 4 eggs to the mixture. Again, we want to make sure we mix these really well. Que se mezclen bien. Okay, after that's done, después de que eso esté completo, what you're going to add is half a cup of buttermilk, media taza de leche de suero o suero de mantequilla. Half a cup of buttermilk is what you want to add. 2 cucharitas de vainilla, 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Once that's mixed in pretty well, we're going to add our dry ingredients. Ahora que ya está mezclado bien, vamos a poner nuestros ingredientes secos. But you're going to want to sift them, okay? They need to be sifted because that gives your cake a much lighter texture. Bueno, necesitamos tamizarlos para que quede bien ligero el pan y no denso, no grueso. So we're going to put 3 cups of flour, 3 tazas de harina, media cucharita de sal, half a teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 2 cucharitas de soda de bicarbonato, half a teaspoon of baking powder, media cucharita de polvo de hornear, que es como una levadura. Okay, now you're going to sift. You want to make sure it all gets sifted through here. Really easy. Ahora mezclar. Now we want to mix it up. Make sure it's mixed pretty well. Now we're starting to get serious here. Ahora ya se está poniendo esto serio. Bien mezclado. You want to mix it up really well. You know, bananas are one of my favorite fruit. I just love bananas. I love them for breakfast. I love them for desserts. They're just great. They have great potassium. Los plátanos son una de mis frutas más favoritas. Se pueden comer al almuerzo, al desayuno, en postre. Now you add about a cup and a half of nuts, chopped. You can add about, I love nuts, so I add about a cup and a half. Van a añadir como taza y media de nueces picadas, dependiendo cuánto les gusta la nuez. A mí me encantan, así es que yo añado como taza y media. And bananas. Now, it's really important that the bananas that you use be very ripe bananas, overly ripe, because they add such a terrific flavor. Vamos a usar 4 plátanos y el secreto es usar plátanos que son bien maduros, porque tienen mucha más azúcar y un sabor exquisito. Usted se sorprendería cuánto más sabor tiene el plátano maduro. Así que 4 plátanos. Okay. Ahí está. Ahora, you want to mash them with a fork. When I was little, my mother let me do this. Cuando estaba yo chiquita, mi mamá me dejaba hacer esto con un tenedor y hacía yo un batidero. I used to make a mess, but I had so much fun. Hacía un batidero, pero me encantaba. Bien mezclados aquí. Okay, you want to make sure you mash them as well as you can. You don't want chunks. Bien mezclados porque no quieren pedazos, no quieren pedazo grande, sino bien mezclado. Okay, así está bien. That looks good. Okay, we're going to add this to our mix. Vamos a añadir esto a nuestra masa. There you go. And now we're going to mix. Ahora vamos a mezclar aquí bien. It's getting really thick. Ya está esto bastante grueso. Okay. We're almost done. Ya mero vamos a terminar aquí con la preparación. There, see how nice that's mixing in? You've got the brown sugar and the nuts and those wonderful ripe bananas. This is going to be so good. Va a estar delicioso esto. Okay. This looks good. Yo creo que ya está bien esto, ¿eh? Así es que bien mezclado. Okay, let's clean this off a little bit. All right. Está bien. Now we're going to put this into 2 loaf pans that you've sprayed really well with non-stick cooking spray. Vamos a poner esto en 2 moldes de pan. Y los hemos rociado bastante con aceite para que no se pegue. Okay. So you just kind of have to eyeball it to make sure that you put half of the mixture in one and half of the mixture in the other. Ahí tantéenles poner mitad y mitad, because you want these loaves to be the same size, porque quieren que queden los 2 panes del mismo tamaño, así es que tantéenle. That looks good. A little bit more over here, un poco más acá. Más. A little bit more on this one, I think, would be good. Oh, if you could smell this, it's so good. That banana is just, and that brown sugar and that vanilla. Ay, el azúcar de piloncillo, el plátano, la vainilla, huele delicioso esto. Okay, spread it out, que quede a nivel. Muy bien, very good. Ahora vamos a poner eso a un horno de 350 grados como 45 o 50 minutos. You're going to put this in a 350 degree oven for about 45 to 50 minutes. Okay, so while we've got our bread baking, mientras tenemos el pan en el horno, we're going to make a fantastic peanut butter frosting for our cake. Vamos a hacer una crema de cacahuate deliciosa para nuestro pan. Primeramente, vamos a usar 2 tazas de azúcar de polvo. We're going to use 2 cups of powdered sugar. Quarter cup of butter. Cuarta taza de mantequilla at room temperature, a tiempo ambiente. Quarter cup of peanut butter. Un cuarto de taza de crema de cacahuate. By the way, have you ever thought of how the word cacahuate sounds to English speakers? Oigan, ¿nunca se les ha ocurrido cómo suena la palabra cacahuate a la gente de habla inglés? Cacahuate, cacahuate, cacajú, cacahuén, cacahuer. I mean, mi esposo, cuando él oyó esa palabra, no me creía que era una palabra verdadera. When my husband first heard the word cacahuate, he thought I was joking. He didn't know it was a real word. But anyway, cacahuate, as we all know, means peanut in Spanish. So we've got 2 cups of powdered sugar, 1/4 cup of butter, 1/4 cup of peanut butter. Tenemos 2 tazas de azúcar en polvo, 1/4 de taza de mantequilla y 1/4 de taza de crema de cacahuate. Now we're going to mix. Vamos a mezclar bien esto. Now this is going to be dry. We're going to add water in a minute. Esto va a estar un poco seco. Necesita una poca de agua. Pero primeramente vamos a mezclar bien esto. So before we add the water, we want to make sure we mix this as well as we can to incorporate everything. As you can see, it's coming together. It's still pretty dry though. Okay, let's add some water. Vamos a poner agua. We're going to add some water, but we're going to add it 1 tablespoon at a time, okay? Una cuchara a la vez. Porque si se pone demasiado, se va a poner muy aguada. You want to just add 1 tablespoon at a time because you don't want it to get watery. You want a nice spreading consistency. Necesita que esté de una consistencia que se pueda embarrar bien al pan. Okay, we need a little bit more. Necesitamos un poco más. We need some more water. So another spoonful. Otra cucharita. Vamos a mezclar. ¿Ven cómo se está ya poniendo mejor? See how it's getting better here? It's getting pretty thick. Let's see. What do you think? It's still soft though, that you can spread it. Let's see. Vamos a ver cómo está esto. I have a knife here. Here we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Se ve bien. Porque vamos a poner como englaseado en pan. Great. Okay, we're almost ready. Ya mero está. Ahora, yo creo que ya está el pan. Vamos a sacarlo. I think the bread's ready. Let's take it out. Miren nomás cómo me salió del horno. Look how it came out of my oven. Isn't that fantastic? Sliced and put on a platter. So let's try this. Let's try this. You can do 2 things. You can take your peanut butter frosting and you can put it on top. Pueden hacer de 2 modos. Pueden tomar el glaseado de crema de cacahuate y ponerlo encima. You can cover your whole loaf if that's what you want to do. It's delicious any way you do it. Just eating it like this is great. Or you can serve it. You can spread it on each slice as you serve it. O pueden ponerlo en cada rebanada al servirlo. Miren nomás, qué cremoso. Look at that. Look how creamy and delicious. If you could smell this, I wish you could smell it. Oh, and it's so good. There. Okay, now we've come to my favorite part, which is eating. Tan sabroso que es una locura. Quiero otra mordida, pero no puedo. I'd love to take another bite, but... So there you have it. Thank you for watching. We really appreciate it. Please remember to visit our website, www.mariposamagazine.com, to find this and other terrific recipes that are soon going to become your family's favorite. Gracias por ver nuestro video. Y como siempre, por favor, visiten nuestro sitio www.mariposamagazine.com para ver esta receta y muchas más que muy pronto van a ser las favoritas de su familia. Muchas gracias. Hasta luego. Thank you.